Now that the Beyblade Burst anime is officially over in Japan, I've been thinking about what the future of Beyblade Burst is, and even the future of Beyblade in general. I made a video talking about the end of Beyblade Burst a couple of weeks ago, which has 100,000 views and like 5,000 likes. That's insane. Thank you guys for that. But that video is definitely more of a goodbye to Beyblade Burst, not really a look at what the future could be. So let's take a look at what we know so far. There is no anime for Beyblade Burst BU, but we are going to get at least a year of releases, at least like once a month. I'm seeing some people that are tricked by an April Fool's joke that there is going to be an anime, but there is not. It's just going to be the Beyblades only, and there's going to be like one release a month, maybe up until January or February of next year. After that, we really don't know. Takara Tomy could definitely just say, hey, we're done, and not release anything else, which seems pretty likely. They could also decide, you know what, let's do a Beyblade Burst BU Part 2. Takara Tomy is only going to make Beyblades for as long as it makes them money at a rate that they think it's worth it. So the plan will probably be them cutting it off and then coming back a couple of years later with a brand new generation. And I say that because that's what's been happening since the first gen. Beyblade is based off of Beigoma, which has been around for like thousands of years or something like that. I think Beyblade is just something that could last forever. Everybody's gonna have fun with it, but it's not like Pokemon where you can just keep making it forever. You gotta take breaks every once in a while. For the Hasbro side, Hasbro is behind, so we're still having the rest of Quad Drive, and then we also have the rest of the Pro Series releases, and then BU after that. It'll be kind of interesting to see what they do with the BU stuff, because Hasbro is definitely very centered on the anime and kind of filling in releases with their own exclusives. So what they'll do, we're just gonna have to see. For the Pro Series stuff, we're still on GT releases or Rise. We're not even on Sparking yet. So if they keep kind of making a few bays from each season, we still have Sparking, Dynamite Battle, and then BU after that, if they even do that. So that could take quite a while. Really quickly, I do want to interrupt what I'm saying to tell you that this is all speculation. Please don't take what I say and use that as information on other people's comment sections or telling your friends that, you know, we're going to be getting something crazy, because we might not. It's just all what I think, and also a bit of what I hope as well. For Takara Tomy, the likely end is the end of 2022. For Hasbro, it's the end of 2023. I do think last generation Metal Fight, Hasbro kind of stretched it out a little bit with Beyblade Legends, although Legends is very similar to the Pro Series. There is a potential possibility that we could see Pro Series bays be the latest ones that release after the end of whatever their version of BU is. I just really hope that whatever the generational gap is between Burst and the next generation isn't like 4 or 5 years. I hope it's somewhat shorter, but Burst was just way longer than people were expecting, and probably even longer than what Takara Tomy was expecting, so they could definitely have it be a long time. Let's also talk about what you guys can do in the meantime. If you're not interested in BU or you're not interested in the Hasbro stuff, some of the things that you could kind of delve into as a Beyblade fan and still be kind of entertained. Because I don't think anybody wants to just not go with Beyblade for 3 years. That sucks. If you're wanting to buy Beyblades, I would try and fill out your older Burst collection. I think the Burst stuff is definitely getting more expensive as time goes on. Just the other day, I was trying to find some of the pre-dual layer bays like Valkyrie and Spriggan, because I got into Burst after those released, and the prices on those brand new is extreme, but for used, we're like 30 or 40 bucks maybe, which is still really expensive, but that's just gonna go up. You can also buy some of the bays from Sparking, GT, etc. Those aren't quite as expensive. Or if you're a high roller and you got just hundreds of dollars burning a hole in your pocket, you can try and collect some of the plastic and even Metal Fight bays. Plastic especially is what I've been getting into, and oh boy, oh man, oh man, It's a lot. I know not everybody has this money to spend on Beyblades, even newer Beyblades that are coming out. Some of you may not have seen all the seasons of Burst, so you can check those out. You can also check out some of the older generations. For example, the entire plastic series is on YouTube right now for free on an official Beyblade channel. The original series has 3 seasons and over 150 total episodes, and they also have it in a few different languages as well. And I'm on episode, I think 7 or 8 right now, but I'm just kind of taking my time with it. And finally, for fans that want something new for Beyblade to enjoy, there is also 3D printing. I'm going to be making a whole video dedicated to 3D printing and what that could mean for Beyblade's future. But for now, there's still a lot of opportunities there. You can make your own Beyblades using community-made templates. You can also just download bays that other people have made and print those out yourself. The potential for 3D printed stuff is honestly limitless, and I'll talk about this in the future. But that is going to wrap up this video, guys. Some of you may have known all this information already, and maybe this video was useless to you, but there are some people that maybe got into Beyblade like a week ago or 2 weeks ago, or maybe they just haven't seen or enjoyed all that Burst can offer, or even older seasons of the series can offer, and they just want to know what's next. But if you watch this whole thing, hit that like button down below. That would be amazing. Hit subscribe to join the Nuc Nation. Once again, big thank you for 100,000 likes on that goodbye Beyblade Burst video. It means a lot to me. More banger videos coming soon, especially over these things. Oh my God! Once again, subscribe. I'm trying to hit 300,000 subscribers. Hit that like button, and I will see you in the next one. Have fun, and bay away.